All right, we are continuing to follow that breaking news out of Searsmont. We are back with Christian Harsa, who is live at the scene now with Robbins Lumber just behind him. And Christian, we've just learned that a firefighter died at that scene. What can you tell us now?
Hi, Bailey. Yeah, so what I can tell you is that according to the Maine State Fire Marshal's office, they do have this fire contained, but they are working to suppress the fire. And I'm going to step aside so that way you can get a proper look at this scene behind me. And as I said, they are working to suppress the fire, but they do have it contained. Now you're seeing a video footage from above of the fire. Now, according to the Fire Marshal's office, this fire crews had responded to this fire first, and it was when they were trying to battle the fire that an explosion happened, and that is when injuries had occurred. And the fire marshal's office does say that one firefighter was found deceased on the scene. Now, that firefighter will be transported to the office of the chief medical examiners in Augusta, where an autopsy will be performed, and they'll try to make a positive identification. Now, they say that investigators are still working through notifications and confirming information related to those who are injured. Now, as you can see in this video footage, that it was quite a fierce fire going on there with dark plumes of smoke. Now, the smoke has subsided as they've been able to get this fire under control. But Bailey, we're going to be continuing to follow this story. And for those watching at home, the best way to keep updated is to follow us on newscentermaine.com. Bailey.
All right, Christian Harsa live for us there. Thank you, Christian. Joining us live now is our Sean Stackhouse with some more recent developments. Sean, like we mentioned with Christian, we've learned that a firefighter unfortunately did die at the scene there. What are you learning now?
That's right. Well, this is still a very active scene. Right now, we can confirm that we just saw a procession driving by, numerous fire trucks, chief vehicles with their lights and sirens on, driving on Route 131 that is right in this area of Robbins Lumber. Again, we're on Ghent Road right now. By the time we could start hearing it, we rushed up to the top of the scene and were able to see that procession unfolding. We'll try to bring you that video as soon as we can. But again, we've learned now that one firefighter was killed in this explosion and fire out of a silo here at Robbins Lumber. Right now, fire suppression efforts are still continuing. There are a number of firefighters that remain on scene right now, still working to put out this blaze, but it has changed significantly in the hours that we have been here now, going on 6+ hours. There is still a lot of work to be done, though. We had mentioned earlier that we can expect to see a response for hours into the evening. There were floodlights that were trucked into Robbins Lumber. We'll be on scene throughout to bring you the latest in this investigation. But again, we have learned that one firefighter was killed in this explosion.
All right, thank you, Sean. And like Sean mentioned, we do have some new video for you. We are working to get that online, get that on the stream and or broadcast as soon as we can. Thank you, Sean.